Alright, hello, I am Krant and this is Warframe, and I literally just noticed that the Kua Fortress actually moves around the map. Last time I paid attention to it, it was actually over there. Anyway, last time we did some trading. We figured out how the Maru's Bazaar works. Bazaar? Bazaar? Raven, BS Raven, thank you for the follow for 29 months. Welcome. Speaking of money, I earned some platinum last time and I actually claimed some of the Warframe that has been in the oven for like 2 weeks at this point. Well, not 2 weeks, I haven't even played this game for 2 weeks. I can do one of two things today. Either I can either I can continue the main story, which is supposedly the new war. I don't even know if I can. Don't I need something for that? Or I've been doing some farming off stream and I got not too many but a decent number of relics. And I also opened some relics, so I do have some prime parts. Some of which I actually made a list. Just open Notepad. Back up, there was a list here somewhere. I made a list of the non-vaulted parts that I own. I had to look up the wiki for every single item. And I know that my own relics cannot have vaulted items, because these are just normal relics. But other people can open relics that have vaulted items, so if I pick someone else's stuff, I still need to check if it's safe to sell, because I'm assuming vaulted items would be worth more than just selling it for like whatever the part is worth. In ducats. So I've been holding on to the vaulted ones. Besides, if it's vaulted, maybe I need it at some point and I don't want to sell it anyway. But either way. Okay, so the main story needs an necramech. What I meant is that either I can go and farm, or I open some relics and then sell the stuff that I get, or I can go and work on a necramech. Chances are I'm not gonna finish getting a necramech today, because it takes a long time. But I can try to do something about it. What should it be? I've done Cambion drift bounties. I don't know how many you need to do. Maybe I already have enough stuff to get some of the necramech. Cambion drift, I'll be honest, probably one of my least favorite areas. I just don't like the aesthetic. I don't like the NPCs there. I don't really like any part of it. The only thing I like about it is that the bounties are relatively easy because a lot more enemies are melee. I can go and check how much I farmed up. Where do I go to get an necramech? What's the step? I don't know if my opinion is unpopular about this place, by the way. I don't know if people are. I know, or at least I can assume, that the most popular region, or at least reputation, is Fortuna, for obvious reasons. I don't know about the rest. Damaged neck. Here? I have a casing. Damaged necramech casing. Some of this other stuff, I don't know what. What's isolation vault? Welcome, Tenno, to the hallowed Necralisk. What remains of it? Here you will find safe haven from the infestation that ravages the Entrati family are more approachable than they look and will cooperate with you in the interest of mutual survival. Not everything you will see it as it seems. The necklace holds important secrets for those with the means to find them. Who's telling me this? What is this? Okay. Go again. Not the one. Probably not the one. Ah.
You are here to assist.
Isolation. 30-40. I'm not even sure if I'm ready for this. But, damage necramech weapon. I mean, I don't see the other damage stuff.
Disappointing. May you reckon very well. I am reasonably certain I shall see you again.
Alright. So should I do this or should I just go do other stuff? What would be preferable here? If I'm gonna do this, I would probably not want to use Volt. Especially, like, I don't know if anyone even is doing bounties right now, because sometimes I try to do bounties and there's just fucking nobody, and I can't really solo that, or at least I couldn't last time I tried. I'm just gonna go Necros. Just in case I have to solo and I have to summon a bunch of stuff. Attempt this once. I'm gonna grab the tier 1 because I'm fairly certain I cannot do any of the other one.
Yes, there are bounties.
Isolation War, tier 1. It gives Meso Relics, Necramech Redirection, whatever that is, Orientation Matrix.
So be it. Let's see what you're made of. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest
Put it on
secrets.
public.
Find a way to get inside.
Does it
and the
update
Necroloid will guide you
live
through.
or do I have to
See what's
restart?
happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
No, I mean I was solo when I accepted and I changed to public. Do I have to restart for it to actually be public or is it just public now? Because if I don't have to, I don't want to solo this. Okay, someone join. Shouldn't be solo. Cool party now. Fucking finally. Okay. What's the objective? Tell me. I guess nothing. Okay. Still on the mission. Oh, right. I am immediately getting destroyed. I'm not sure what the objective actually is. I'm still in the party, so we're probably supposed to be doing something. Fucking mind. Okay, I can summon those, by the way. This is mine now. This is mine now. Fuck you. Alright. I should probably catch up with the others. Let's heal them just in case. Put them here, I don't know what we're doing. So, do I just go wherever and then we just get each other's stuff? Or what's happening here? I'm gonna need some explanation on what I'm supposed to be doing here. Hasn't started, what are we waiting for? But then what the fuck is the point? What am I doing here? See? Oh, that's fine, sorry. Can you explain what the fuck is going on? Why is it not starting? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna go back to the guy. Bye.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos.
Fucking start the mission. Get to the objective. Where? This is amazing. Great game design. The design is not telling me what the fuck is going on. That's the design. If it falls off, fucking tell me what's happening. Just wandering around like an idiot waiting for something to happen. Sorry. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm starting. Odd.
Yes, definitely the better part of valor. Yes, there are bounties. So be it.
No, there are
Let's
not.
see
Don't
what
fucking
you're
lie
made
to
of.
me. You said it last time. I didn't get shit.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
Yes, open the door. Let me out. Let me out.
So the infestation's got the entrance to
I also
the
hate
vessel
this
vault
guy.
squeezed tight.
I don't care how
Any
quirky and funny he's
ideas?
supposed to be, he's just absolutely fucking annoying. Keep having to listen to him every time I do bounties here.
Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it.
Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key.
Home residue. At least there is no time limit.
Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more.
Now we just need a jug to mash everything together in.
The starting squad over here. They're probably gonna die by the time I even get there, but you know.
Protect the vessel while it is stewing. The stench is bound to draw infesting.
I've been using this sword for a very long time, ever since I got it. It's just... It feels so much stronger than anything else I have. I don't know what it is about it. Resurrect some others. There we go. Oh yeah, I should probably also start this just to get more energy. Heal everyone every now and then. Kinda wanna resurrect one of these guys. even too. Is it alive? Is it dead? What is it doing?
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
Another one. I'm just waiting for the other ones to die and they're gonna resurrect the... If I can.
Yay! Let's go inside before it starts chewing!
Where am I going? With this?
Airborne impurities from the infested have rendered these tunnels highly toxic to non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced.
Oh, it's over there.
Some of the infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse. Hey, we can use infested ick to keep the toxin off you.
Let's put everyone in here and then just let them shoot. Big ones are... well, I have one big one. What a small one. Actually, let's put them down here. Oh, I'm too close, they're not gonna teleport.
Infested in the area. The largest and deadliest specimens from deeper levels. Be careful.
Gonna put them to the door. I think my sword is kitted out for...
Levels are dropping now. The infested have retreated.
What kind of enemies are there in the void? Specifically? Like Uko, for example? Because I kitted it out for farming.
Infested tunnels.
It does it does a bunch of damage. Okay, I think we are...
There is a guardian here.
Working enemies.
You will
I
need
don't
to
know.
destroy it so you can explore the ruins.
I'll check after this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done one of these before. That's probably why I have the part. But I didn't know it's like a unique thing. I just went down and did it. Maybe I joined a group that did one. I didn't know about it. Let's bring everyone in here just to make sure they are nearby.
Ah, the necramech guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno.
Where? There? Here? Where?
I
The wrong
confess
way.
I had my
Ah, it's
concerns, but that was expertly
Well, the group
handled.
is just doing it, so like I don't have to do anything, I guess. Who damaged necramech engine? My God. Probably good, right? Why do I have 11 summons? Well, how did that happen? I guess I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna follow you. You know what you're doing. No, that's mine. Don't shoot it. Really friendly once you get to know him. I have... Because in the bottom right, the ability actually tells you how many you have summoned. Sometimes I have more than 7. I think it's because one of the summons can summon, and those count summons as well. Condition overload. Here the status type affecting the target. Pretty good. Okay, what are we doing now? Should I start a new one or what? Don't worry about it. Like there. Can you tell them in the chat or something? I'm gonna go and prepare for a new quest.
An interesting expedition, I trust. You did well.
Warframe ballistic matrix times 2. Okay, we're done.
I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found.
Yeah, I'm
Things
trying.
hidden from a mundane gaze.
Hope I'm going the right way. Ah, yep, there it is.
You are here to assist.
I don't have that now.
I appreciate how much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically
Someone
asked for the
killed
life
something.
form to be sedated.
How do I keep doing this? Because it's not here. Is it like a time thing? You can do it once a day or something? I have to go back to the town just to retry? This game does not want me to play it, does it? No matter what I want to do, it's just inconvenient on every step. Oh, if that's the problem, I have no idea. Go back. Yeah, I think the thing is that we're still on the objective. We have to go back to town to actually finish the quest, which is like such a dated like game design. I don't know why they keep having it. Well, no, I know why, and I will talk about it at the end of this stream, because this might be the last Warframe thing, because I want to play something else next week. I'm gonna talk about it when we're done. For now though, I need to wait for this to open. Got some more. King says condition overload. You say this is good? I mean, it looks good. Not a big surprise. We got a bunch of plastids. That's good. A ballistic matrix. Probably good. I don't know what that is, but we got 2. 20.
Yes. Goodbye.
There is no mission in progress. Who started it? Necramech isolation. What? I guess someone else started it. I don't know. I don't know how this works. This is all
Much has
so
been hidden
fucking...
from us on Deimos. The old ruins
cryptic
beneath
on
the
how you're
surface must
supposed to
surely
do it.
contain the deepest and darkest
Once you've been
secrets.
playing this for years,
Find a way to
obviously
get
it's not gonna be
inside,
cryptic,
and the
but I'm still
necrovoid will
trying to
guide you
figure out
through.
how to play, and it
See
just
what's
doesn't
happening down there.
want
Tell
me
me
to.
what he has been up to.
So anyway, I have 2 different pieces now of broken necramech stuff. I need 2 more others now. I have the... I guess I'm not gonna check now. Who are we waiting on? Am I still on the mission? No, yeah, I'm still on the mission. Guess I don't have a mission, so I guess... Oh my fucking god. This cannot be simple, right? I have to, like, pray and beg the game to actually let me do something. Oh my fucking god.
There is so much to be. I do appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely.
It's hard to
contain
tell
the
when there's a
deepest and
connection
darkest
issue or if it's
secrets.
just the
Find a way
loading
to get
screen, because it
inside,
takes
and
like
the
2 minutes
necrovoid
to
will
open
guide
this
you
fucking
through.
door every time.
See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
The isolation vault entrances are deep beneath the surface. We'll need to enter infestation tunnels to reach them. If you gather the correct materials, you can persuade the infestation to open up for us. Think of it like gathering bait. Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key.
Okay, you grab those, I'm gonna keep going this way.
Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more. Excellent.
Is
Take
it?
what you have gathered and place it into the vessel.
I appreciate how much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated.
Be on the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them.
Oh, that's a
disrupt
good
the
one. I
process.
want to resurrect this one. There we go. Now I have a little low field around here. You can watch the health bar and see that how fast it dies. I kind of feel like I should repurpose my mods to go for duration and efficiency over strength. Because even with baseline strength, my minions will still generally have like double the health and damage and stuff of whatever I resurrected. But whatever they're gonna fight, they're gonna still be double as strong, no matter what I do. So strength probably isn't that necessary. Can I resurrect this one? This is a mini-boss. Especially if I can resurrect like Eximus minions. While most of the enemies are normal, obviously. I want to resurrect that one.
Okay, now grab the snack and throw it at the monster door!
There it is.
Yay! Let's go inside before it starts chewing! Oh, wow, it's so toxic in here it'll burn your casing up! We need to do something or the vault won't open.
Let's put them here. Oh, we got everything. I don't even really have to do anything. Kind of want this fire breather. Can I get it? Did I get it? I think I have 2 bubbles.
Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels. The invested carry their own antidote of sorts.
Make sure to heal everything. I'm dead.
The strongest local invested are inbound. This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed. Toxicity is falling away to nothing with the infested gone. We can now access.
Can't use my fort, so can only assume there is nothing to res here.
You are almost through the infested tunnels. The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necramech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that
it's right
part
there.
already?
Ah, the necramech guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno. The necramech has ceased function.
Damaged
Most
necramech pod.
satisfactory
2 of them. I'm pretty sure I didn't have that, so that's 3 parts. Are we doing the vault? What's the vault? I wanna check the vault. Apparently there's a vault in here somewhere. Of some description. I'm not... oh. Well, I'm not seeing where it could be, so I'm just gonna fucking leave. I'm not about to start guessing.
Very,
BOZ 11.
Most
Relic.
pleasing. So many descend and remain as remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are here to it. Perhaps it's just as well.
So now we go back to town. Finish the quest and then start a new one. But last time someone else started it and then we just bugged it out. What's roam in 1 hour? The bottom right. Roam fast is the day night. Why not just call it day night? What I click like -1 bronze, blast rate, chance to explode. Orientation. Blasted. We need the blasted. Okay, can I check my inventory real quick? Necramech. Okay, damaged necramech casing, engine, and pod. I'm assuming I need like systems or something.
Very well. I am reasonably certain I shall see you again.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do that and not touch it again.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface.
So what
must
happens
surely
is I just
contain
have to
the
come
deepest
here,
and darkest
mission
secrets.
successful
Find a
screen
way to
pops
get
up and then I go
inside,
straight
and the
out
necroid
again.
will guide you through.
Because the
See what's
mission
happening
apparently
down there.
restarts by
Tell me
default.
what he has been up to.
Weapon pod? That's a rare one. I'm not sure we're gonna get it within the hour.
The isolation vault entrances are deep beneath the surface. We'll
Okay.
need to enter
It
infestation
actually worked this
tunnels
time.
to reach
Why is it that sometimes I bullet jump off of the ground and I just go off into a side direction?
Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it. That looks yummy for a monster door. Let's find some more.
What's the chance that I can get the weapon mod now? Mod? Weapon
We'll need
mod,
additional
whatever.
samples, but this is a good start.
Because if I recall correctly, that's the rare loot.
That should
It's gonna take a
suffice.
while.
Place the components into the vessel. Protect the vessel while it is stewing. The stench is bound to draw infested.
There should be a big one spawning bad later on. Oh, there it is. Nothing happened. Wait. I'm pretty sure these Deimos Saxum cannot be resurrected. Sometimes it's pretty difficult to tell what's even attacking me.
Now take the
I don't know if that's
concoction,
just
throw it
me.
against the large cloaca I have
Like
marked
if I
on the
take
map.
a normal animal where I'm like, okay, the enemy is swinging and then there's a number that pops up above me and my health reduced. I know what happened. Here it's like I'm attacking the enemy and then eventually either they go down or I go down. I don't know what happened. Partially, that's probably because the camera is just perpetually up my ass, so I can't see anything around me. I really wish these games just pulled the camera back a little bit.
Some of the infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse. Hey,
Is it adjustable where? Because I'm pretty sure I looked at it and I couldn't find it. Wouldn't be surprised if it was in fucking sound settings or something, no, with this game. My assumption would be controller or interface. Field of
the
view,
biggest infested are
That's
coming.
video.
If we can make it through these, we'll make it to the ISO vault.
I mean, this is the max. This still isn't that good. It also kind of distorts the picture, but I guess once you get used to it, it's whatever.
We can go to the vault.
And it was...
The Entrati ruins are close.
Animated.
Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time. There is a guardian here, a necramech. You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled.
Damaged necramech weapon pod. I got 2 of those. Okay, I think that's all of them.
There is one last obstacle to overcome before access is granted.
Right.
This way.
Alright, I'll bite. What is it?
Shed no tears for the necramech, for they are now relentless enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that.
I guess we're doing the bonus, but at least I get to see it. And also, yeah, I did resurrect the Saxon. Look at that. That's mine. I don't know where it's going, but it sure is going. Then go. Wait, this isn't mine. You have to be activating vault generators. I don't know what that is. I hope the others know. here. Alright, protection. Lloyd is just fucking around. These are probably the vault generators. Go on. Just gonna take my minions over here. Come on. These are just bodies to protect the objective, really. They are pushing me around. Bring them over here. Oh, I have one of these again. Oh boy. Okay, I do have fun with that. Should be the next one. Oh wait, this is something else.
Now that I have activated all of the generators, the vault door is now active and awaiting the correct code.
Oh fuck, this is the code thing that I had to do for the main quest. Ah shit, someone else can do this. Gonna put the minions over here so you're not bothered.
3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you enter.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. Someone else do it. I would just fuck it up. I didn't even understand how it works when I had to do it for the story.
Brought back from the void. Never left these vaults. I hope you can find a use for it.
An
Nice.
interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is an order for your efforts.
Bonus,
I do
Orkin
hope you'll go
Ballistic
again. There is
Matrix.
so
Oh
much
goody.
more to
I
be
only had
found.
like 12 of
Things
them now.
hidden from a mundane days.
Okay, now we have to get out. Which Gundam Hello, welcome to the stream. Lloyd activates the generator series have to protect Lloyd. Yeah, I didn't understand until I noticed that Lloyd's there in the first place. He's kind of small and the objective marker tries to stay on screen but doesn't always succeed. So I just didn't realize there is an objective in the first place. I want this one. Ah shit, I already have too many summons. I wish I could just kill a summon when I don't need it. Because I can't get better ones. Yeah, the puzzles, some of the puzzles I understood in this game. Most of them I didn't, so if I don't have to, I would rather not touch it. But anyway, Raven, I got the 4 parts, damaged parts. What's the next step? That was step 1, and we completed it. Do I only need 1 of each? Mizo, Canis. Necramech redirection. Oh, that's what it is. Biotic filter. 490 plastid. This is probably the best way to get plastids. For some of the Warframes. Okay. Exit Necrolisk. I have to stay here longer than I have to. Void rig components. course. Void rig. What else do we need for this? Do we need all 5 of these? But we're not doing that today because it's 12 hours each and 3 days for this one, as per usual. But I need spinal core sections, devolved namalon, faceted thiametrite. I have that. Adramal alloy, tempered bapholite, parasitic tether maw, some more rocking cells, biotic filter, purified hesifron, purged dagonic. The 4 pieces. Are these words? Do these words exist? Like in English, adramol, thiametrite, bapholite. Are these things? Hesifron? How do they come up with these words? Names? What name is Hesifron? Dagonic, I assume, is Dagon. I've heard that. I think it was in Skyrim.
Needs you. Will you begin another mission?
So how do you get these? Some of these, I have some spinal core sections, and there is a bunch of stuff that I don't do. I just go fishing, go out and fish in the free roam. I can't mine. I have fished before. Ah, fuck. I guess they can join, whatever. Wait! Fuck! I wanted to redo my mods. How do I mine? To this day I don't have a mining tool. So how the fuck do I mine? But I haven't. You know, I do want to say it's kind of dumb that you can't get a mining tool before you do some mining. Like, you would think, just give me the fucking mining tool so I can go mine. Why do I have to prove myself to get a fucking pickaxe? Is there a difference between a plasma drill or a cutter? Are these planets moving? I would have sworn Venus was down here. Well, okay, let's get a cutter. How do I get a cutter? No, a plasma drill. That's the better one, apparently. Side question, is there any way to replay the intro cutscene for this place?
Hello again.
Alright. There. Plasma drill. Alright, I can buy it now. What else do they sell? Just a bunch of alloys. None of these are the stuff I need anyway. Is there a way to replay the intro? I just get...
All done. Now, gallium is interesting. I theorize it had a role to play not just in Dak's weapon manufacture, but in creating Warframes themselves. Just a theory, just a theory.
Yeah.
See you later, then. So to speak.
Eggs. Oh, these are... That's kind of a cryptic way, but I guess they don't want it to be too accessible, which is like whatever. I'm assuming I have to equip the plasma drill. Let's put it here. At some point, plasma drill. If what else do I have? iPhone Omni. Home residue. Used to track currently during in Cambion to cave hotspot in fasten. Heartburn. That's fine. Oh yeah, before I move.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and...
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Strength, efficiency, duration. I feel like I'm gonna get rid of strength in favor of potentially more duration and efficiency. Some duration. Can't use it though. Unless I get rid of vitality. Honestly, I might as well. Don't want that. No. This could be good, but I actually need it. No, I guess I can just try to use this. That I had something for efficiency. Where is it? Oh, that's for.
Operator, Ortis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
I guess this is fine, well. I'm just going mining anyway. Fishing. I just want my minions to be standing around protecting me while I'm fish. This is not like it really matters. How do I know where I can mine? I assume this game doesn't have like detect ores like WoW does. They do show up on the minimap. Okay, I guess we'll see. Amazing. Did you enjoy that loading screen? Here, have another one. So I have this equipped and it says that there is one right think. Am I doing this right? It's highlighted. Oh. Did I do it? I can only assume I did it. Ah, it's gone now. Adramalium, that's not what I'm looking for. Fuck is this? Bapholite. I do remember Bapholite. What are those? All over the... I hear the beep, I don't see the fucking marker that is there. So I have no idea where to go. I'm looking up, I'm looking down, there should be like a square around it, but it just seems to be beeping at random. I'm pretty sure it's way up there. Bapholite, okay. I don't know what the others are doing, by the way. What was that thing? Oh, I have to stop that to get more? Yeah, I saw that one of them was moving. I didn't notice that it was even there otherwise, but I'm like, wait, that's a targeting thing. Bunch more down here. Mining. Maybe I should find a spot that is safer to mine in. This area is full of enemies. You fucking mind? Going south. Where is the point of the map with the least number of enemy I can mine? Be up here. I think there are enemies up on the map. There are no ores up here either. I don't really know how much of this stuff I actually need for what I'm trying to do. Guess we're just gonna be doing this for a while. Amalon. That's a new. This one doesn't have spots. What do I do? I guess I just leave it there. Alright. I guess that's just a dead end. I don't know what the purpose of this is. I get that?
A little overzealous there, Tenno. You were not supposed to massacre it.
I didn't do anything, shut the fuck up. What's that clicking sound? I guess on the outskirts is where it's easiest to farm. Because a lot of enemies don't come here. Oh, it has marched now. I do it. Embolos times seems valuable because it was shiny. Was bleeding out. Fucking fuck off, please. God. Okay, here's my first big problem with the gathering system here. Enemies will not leave me alone. If they are nearby, they respawn or spawn way too fast. I can kill them, try to mine, and before I'm even finished, they are already there, more of them. Because they just constantly keep spawning. So it's not even worth fighting them. If there's just some around, just go somewhere else. Tenor Husk. So does it mean anything that the plasma cutter is clicking? I am at right. What do you mean aggro's from the sound of the drill? So they actively don't want me to gather. Because that would mean if I put it away, they don't spawn. But I need it to mine. Whatever. Well, I guess I just can't mine that because there is no angle where I'm close enough to it and see it at the same time. Is it here? Here? Maybe here? Really weird. I couldn't do that directly underneath. I swear to fucking God. Tomica. Is there any way to make these squares more visible while I'm mining? Because I just can't fucking see them. They're so vague. Thin. Third one. Good thing I can't see it. Okay, fine, fuck it. Power Scrap Hell, welcome to the stream. What the fuck is Mesa? Embolas. That's a shiny rainbow crystal, so it must be good. Kind of weird targeting, because look at this. I'm looking forward right now, sort of, but when I look up, the camera doesn't just pan up. It sort of pans under the crosshair and then that just pushes up against the wall. Why is it like this? I literally rotate into the wall. Makes it really awkward to aim properly. Right here somewhere. You think I'm anywhere close to getting enough stuff to actually make the necramech? Am I just fucking wasting my time here? Don't even know what I need. There's no as big a play around. Of course, you're wasting after 2008. You aren't getting what you want. Well, am I? Am I getting what I want? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I just was told we have to go mine for the necramech. It needs the ore, and you crap the ore. So I'm getting the ore. It doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. Like it's not like in like WoW where it's there's a copper vein there. I go up and mine it, I got a copper. Or here is just like I got 20 of this unnameable abomination of an item or something. I don't know how many I need of it. Probably up 2,000 or something. That seems on brand for the game. That's a Bapholite. That's the only one I can actually pronounce. Fucking mine. To be honest, the minimap is kind of the same. It's not rotating around my marker, it's sort of rotating in front of me. I don't know why it does that. I need more than one? Yeah, I guess that's fair. Beep boop beep apparent. Okay. It is the thing, the camera rotates around the crosshair, but the crosshair is constantly pointing at something else. So like, which came first, the camera or the crosshair? Yeah, by the way, did you know someone is waiting for me? One. I love that that's just permanently on the screen now. Yeah, I should just game in here solo. Huh. I got 2 Vizier Redazite tags. Whatever that is. Thank you. Whoever did that mission, I think. Denorhas. Dagonic, sorry. I actually do need that. Third one? Yeah, apparently there was. Okay. The funniest thing is that you have to be out here free roaming to gather items, but you can't actually look at your inventory while free roaming, at least I don't think so. You have to go and leave the mission before you can. So that's an interesting design choice. Someone is bleeding out. View mission progress. Field place. Okay, I got this much. Probably not enough, especially the... I already have a bunch of that. I already have 38. It was Bephalite, Dagonic, some other stuff I don't remember. Hesifron was something. Apparently I don't have any of that at all. I think I needed like 50 of that. Diametrite was something I needed. Okay, you know what? Necramech. Acquisition. Necramech can be piloted by operator. The transference, verify, inactive, temporary, owned, permanent players can craft their own necramechs by buying the component blueprints through the Necraloid Syndicate. Each necramech requires their own casing, blah 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 blah. Damaged necramech combat brought from far, obtained by defeating necramechs. Right. Damaged pieces. Let's open those. Okay, necramech casing. Void rig. That's what I want. Void rig. Okay. Casing engine. Okay, here it is. Finally. Casing needs 60 Adramal alloy. Adramal alloy needs 20 Adramalum, 20 Trevoride, and 600 plastic. This makes 20 of them. So I need to make 3 of these. Let's see, I need 20 Adramalum, so 60 total. I have enough. I need 60 Trevorite. I don't even know what that is. That's not from... That's probably a fish. Mineral hardened by the crushing pressure of the Venusian atmosphere. Oh, that's from Venus, not here. Okay, never mind that. And a bunch of plastids. Also, I'm under fire. Okay, Adramal alloy supposedly acquired. Then we need 30 faceted diametrite, which is just 10 diametrite. So we need 30 total. Wait, yeah, 30 total. We have 39. And 140 lucent Terraglow. I think that's something different. You just get it in random missions or whatever. Next up, engine. It needs 50 tempered bephalite, which may 50, that means we have to craft it 3 times, but the third one is only half. It needs 20 bapholites, so 60 bapholites total. We have a lot of bapholites. We need 60 pyrol, which is from Plains of Eidolon, that's different. And 1600 nanospores. Like, I have tens of thousands of that shit. Capsule needs Morphix, which is something different. Spinal core section, which is probably from fishing. And devolved Namelon. Devolved Namelon is... How much do we need? 3 crafts, so 60 Namelon. We got that. 60 Pharos, which we have plenty of. 60 a lot more Rubedo, which is like I have tens of thousands of that as well. The weapon pod needs biotic filters, which I'm pretty sure just random drops from various missions. Purifies Hesipron, which we need 4 crafts of total, so 40 Hesiprons. We have 6. Well, that's something. And we need Purged Dagonic, 30 of them. That's 3 crafts, which is need 30 Dagonics. We have 44. So the only thing I'm missing here is Hesifron. I need like 24 more of those. Hesifron, how do I know which ones give Hesifron? Adrenalium. Well, Hesifron, what the fuck? Is yellow, is distinctly golden colored. Bapholite isn't even yellow. Why am I getting that from that? Do you not have to buy a drill? Well, this is the plasma drill. I was under the assumption that that's a pretty good one. I'm just getting Bapholite from these. What's the thing on the left, by the way? Those ore icons. Do they mean anything? How many patches are nearby? Well, I can see that on the minimap. I don't need the icons for that. Hyometrite. Yeah. Okay, while I'm doing this, like, this is not very interesting, so I might as well say my opinion on the game for now. Earlier on I said that I have an assumption about why the game is the way it is. And I think the biggest problem of this game is that the developers refuse to do spring cleaning. Basically what that means is as they release newer and newer content, the design and the general mechanics and usability and whatever gets better and better, but they never go back to update the old stuff. So the old stuff remains shit, no matter how good the later stuff becomes. Because I looked over, because while I was farming relics, I kept bumping into those fucking those pillars that come out of the ground in the void areas, and I had to look it up. What's the purpose of them? Apparently, they are leftovers from an era when you didn't have like the parkour of the game. You weren't able to bullet jump or you didn't have bullet jump, and the entire game was slower and more like cover based and that kind of stuff. And then now that bullet jumps are a thing, they are mostly just there to get in your way. And then I have to ask, if the game outgrew that design, why not remove that design? Clearly there is no purpose or reason for it to still exist. It shouldn't exist. Just go back and clean up. But they don't seem to do that, because I repeatedly run into this problem with this game over and over again, that there is just, I ask, why is it like this? Oh, it's an old design left over. Why is that like this? Oh, it's from back when it worked differently. Then why not redesign it if it's shit now? Go back and fix it. I don't care how good the later designs are. Like the stuff that 1999, I'm sure it's great. But the old stuff is still garbage. Like, once you fix a part of your game, you don't just leave every, like, untied connection to it the way it is. You then clean those up to adhere to the new design. It wouldn't be that difficult. Like, the pillars. They serve no purpose right now. Literally. I know some people use them to, like, oh, when I use a certain Warframe and I have to go for cover. First of all, if you're going to the void, you're gonna pick your Warframe accordingly. You're not just gonna go for one that is trash there. Secondly, I'm not talking about completely redesigning the entire level to adhere to no longer have the pillars. Just fucking go in, disable the functionality. It's not gonna come out of the ground and it's fixed. You don't have to do anything else. Like, I'm not talking about a complete redesign of the entire game, just like these patches, where it's like, we don't want that to, like, come out of the ground so people slam their faces into it. Then just make it not come out of the ground. It's so fucking simple. And you can't tell me, oh, it's a fucking... Unless you have a spaghetti like Riot Games, it's not gonna break everything. And if you do, then you have bigger problems anyway, and you should be working on that. But you're not, so you're just leaving everything the way it is, which is shit. I don't know what MP means. New player experience? Well, there are games that aren't like that. Like, they can go back and fix things. And they actually think about the new game. Like, I'm not saying those do it well. Like, I'm not saying World of Warcraft has like an amazing new player experience, because they not. It's still shit. But at least they're trying to do something. Here is just like, I'm pretty sure they haven't touched this area in like the last half decade. Fuck was... No, I'm gonna have to disagree there. I played the new player experience in WoW, and I've seen others play the new player experience in WoW. It's not good. They go about as far as to say, hey, you level up and you have the ability, and you can put the ability on the hotbar. Alright, champ, go get him. And it's funny, because here's the thing. When WoW had less tutorials, the new player experience was actually better. Gosh. I think he's attacking. Gramalium.
Bravo! Annihilate that life form. Obliterate any morsel of data we might have gleaned from it.
Either way, at least WoW goes back and fixes things in the old world. Like, sometimes they have outright like entire expansions that utilize the old world. Cataclysm is an example, obviously, but that's not the only thing I'm talking about. I'm also talking about which one? Battle for Azeroth used 2 specific areas that they reworked just for that expansion, so they can like corrupt that place temporarily. That kind of stuff. And obviously there was the level squish that completely reworked literally everything that they released so far and stuff like that. At least they are trying to do something. Here it's like, when was the last time Cambion, whatever, the Cambion drift was touched at all? Like, you can go on the patch notes and stuff and tell me, when was the last time this place was touched? I think the biggest problem with WoW new player experience is that it basically just... the leveling is so non-consequential to the overall experience to the game that the new player experience, it basically starts at level 1 and ends at max level, because they just want to funnel you into in the end game as fast as possible. Storylines and everything be damned, just fucking... You start like Wrath of the Lich King because you want to level up, and then halfway through you reach max level and you're told, okay, fucking go to War Within, you're done here. 10th October 2024 Cambion this. I'm not talking about graphic changes. I'm talking gameplay, specifically. Lucent Terror Globe. Ah, this is where you get them. I'm pretty sure you can start with Wrath of... well... what the... I think the first character can only... What the fuck is going on? Oh, look, guys. I think the moon's out. And it killed the sun. Huh. I can bring out the miner like this real quick. Last major change was 19th of June 2022 when they added the fast travel pads. I can't imagine what it was like before that. I had the same problem with Final Fantasy XIV. Raven, do you remember when I played that? And it was like, I kept being told, oh, the latest expansion is so amazing. The latest expansion, it gets later. But the places I played through, up to like level 50 or something, were just so bad. And everyone tells me, oh, it might be bad, it gets better later. But it's bad now. What do you want to do about that? And it just soured me on the game. I just didn't feel like playing it anymore. It's not even just the railroad, just in general, every single aspect of the game was just kind of, I don't know, it didn't work for me. The combat design, the storyline, the railroading, obviously. The graphic is like whatever, I'm sure it gets better later, like everything does. It just wasn't working for me. There is never much straight filler. 90% of the main storyline was fucking filler. What do you mean? Getting baffled. Is there a special place I can get the golden ore, whatever it's called? I forgot now. Not really getting any. Also, I just realized what the beeps are. It's on the left, you know, you are told that there are ores nearby. The high-pitched beep is that a new one appeared, and the low-pitched beep is that one disappeared. Blasted. That's Hesifron, yeah. Well, the early storyline... The problem is that most of it is probably not filler, but most of it is written like filler, so I just fall asleep while playing it. It's also very inconsistent, both in difficulty and just... Sometimes it's voiced. Most of the early quests are voiced. And then they sort of stop being voiced, but sometimes they're still voiced. And it's like... It's not even that the main cutscenes are voiced and otherwise they're not. It's just random what's voiced and what's not. It just gives it a very... like amateur feel, really. And they were amateurs when they made it, obviously, because they made it like a billion years ago, I don't know. But they never went back to fix it. Graphite. I'm pretty sure the yellow ones are just graphite. Well, was it 20% apparently wasn't enough, but if they tried to cut every single filler, there would be no main story left. Random obelisks lying around the minimap. Where? And yeah, on the since you mentioned jobs, I tried out a couple of them, and I'm gonna have to compare to WoW because it's the MMO, but in WoW, Blizzard constantly has to remove abilities because every single class just has too many of them, and they also add new ones, so they have to remove old ones. But the problem with that is that the people don't like losing stuff. If you remove power or abilities or whatever, people don't like that. In Final Fantasy XIV, what I noticed is that every single job, every single class has exactly the abilities necessary to fill out one rotation. And then a few extras, like a buff or a CC or something. But I was playing, I don't even remember which one it is, and it's like I had two rotations. There was one rotation that had a minute-long cooldown, and then there was one rotation that I can do constantly. And those were all of my abilities. And it's just not really interesting. This isn't the Arbalist, right? This is a Necrolist. That's the other thing, there are no specs in FF14. Because as pointless, this is the obelisk. Right. Because as samey as the different builds are in WoW, at least you have a choice of usually 3 of them. In Final Fantasy XIV, if you're playing a summoner, you're just playing a summoner. There's nothing you can do differently than any other summoner. Did I do it? Oh boy. I did these once. Maybe that's where I got it from. Oh. Because here's the thing, I mean, when I was playing WoW, my main was a mage. I like playing a mage because wizards, obviously. That's why I want to try Dante over here. But here's the thing. Even though I played mage, I didn't always play just a mage. Usually when I played, like, my biggest area of expertise is Wrath of the Lich King, because that's the classic WoW that I played the most. Well, not classic, it's like the original vanilla stuff. And I remember exactly when Wrath of the Lich King came out in PvP, Arcane just got fucking busted. So just to be a naysayer, I learned how to play Frost, and it was amazing. And then they nerfed Arcane, and then people went Frost. And then I said, you know what, I want to be a hipster. I'm gonna figure out how to play Fire in PvP. And then I played that for a while. And then in PvE, when everyone was playing Fire, I went to Arcane because it was the hot new thing and I wanted to try it. Is that it? And then when people figured out that actually Arcane is busted in PvE, I went over to Frost because I wanted to be different. You have the option. Final Fantasy XIV has nothing like this. You're a summoner. Play it the summoner. That's you. Anyway, I think we're done with this. Right. Do it again? No, it's broken. I didn't notice that in time. And even then, Modern WoW is actually worse in this than Classic, because Modern WoW limits what abilities you have based on your spec, whereas in Classic WoW you basically had everything except the abilities that specifically come from talents, like fire blast, not blast. The Ring of Fire ability, I forgot what it's called, or Pyroblast or something like that. You don't have those, but you have everything else. Like a single mage still has arcane missiles, fireball, frost nova, whereas in Modern WoW you don't actually have that. You have fireball if you're a fire mage, you have frostbolt if you're a frost mage. Oh, the Breath of Sub, I don't know what that means. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV isn't very deep. There is a lot more you can do. There's a lot more you can do, because you can do the raids, you can do the dungeons. There's probably like a fucking, I don't even know if that game has PvP actually. But you can do that if there is that. You can go to the Golden Saucer to just gamble your life away like I did. I didn't do anything else in that game after a while. Whereas in WoW, you get to endgame and then you have mythics, raids and PvP sometimes. That's it. And roleplay if you're into that. But none of the activities that you can do in Final Fantasy XIV that I tried are very developed. Like obviously I haven't done raids because I didn't get to max level, but I've done dungeons and I've done the saucer and I've done the fucking triple triad or whatever. And it's just all kind of shallow. Not seeing any pillars. How can I find them? Honestly, if I ever wanted to play WoW, I would be open to playing retail, but I'm just too attached to Classic, and I like how it works. I like the slower pace. I like the leveling that takes longer. I like the progression line that the raids impose on you. I like that the raids are not too difficult, so you can actually pug them, because fuck if I have time to do like guild raid nights or whatever. Yeah, if you want to do that, there is still retail, because the raids in retail are hard as shit, especially if you're pushing like heroic or mythic or whatever. Maybe I should stream WoW at some point. What do you think about that? Either classic or retail, or even hardcore, I don't know. I'm so guy. Is that a pillar over there? No, it's... Where are the pillars? Is that a pillar? What do you mean normal retail rate? What's an extreme trial? What is this? Show me? What's an extreme trial? What? Because WoW has normal, heroic, mythic. That's it. What's an extreme trial? In that sense. Equivalent to mythic? Normal WoW raids are mythics in Final Fantasy? The fuck? Are you just talking about that one specific boss that we did that was just absolute chaos? That was meant to be chaos. That's not that's not the norm. Well, okay. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say Castle Nathria was pretty difficult. A lot of guilds doing it on Mythic was saying that, especially the final boss, just absolutely fucking insane. But that's just that. It wasn't that bad on normal, especially considering that you don't have that much experience with WoW in general, so obviously the raids are gonna be hard. You can't play them like you do in Final Fantasy. Yeah, Nathria was a bit harder than average in the first place. Like, remember, I seem to recall that we didn't just get caught on the final boss, but we also got stuck on the penultimate boss. That was like the 3 generals. Those both were quite difficult raids, but we had like the fucking the guy with the tombstone on his back that runs into the wall. That wasn't that difficult. The ballroom, that's a gimmick fight. Those are always a bit difficult, obviously. Not finding any pillars. We only really had issues with the ballroom because some idiot couldn't focus the right boss. Because there are 3 bosses, we had a specific order down and someone just wasn't doing it. That was messing us up constantly, but that's not really the raid's fault. Yeah, bottom is an idiot check. The funny thing is that we didn't even have problems with the dance itself. It was just focusing the right boss, because when you kill one of the bosses, the others restore their health. So we just kept wasting time on not focusing a single boss. Also, I just want to say, while we're at the ballroom fight, you tell me one Final Fantasy XIV boss fight that has gimmicks like that. Because you can say anything about World of Warcraft. Raid design is like peak. Every single, or like, not every single, obviously it's a hyperbole, but most bosses feel different and unique because they all have like that couple mechanics that make them like nothing else in the game. Ballroom, case in point. Obviously there are other bosses that need you to do certain movements, but the combination of mechanics makes it unique. Maybe I should just leave and come back. I'm just gonna go in and back out, fuck it. Maybe that respawns it. Just like, okay, here's... I want to say some unique bosses from World of Warcraft. The problem is I can only say old ones. Because that's what I know. I don't know any of this new stuff. Even in BFA and Shadowlands, which I otherwise played, I don't really know them because I wasn't raiding. I was mostly doing PvP. But from old, even the very first, like just vanilla, when Blizzard did not figure out the... Blizzard did not figure out like how to make proper mechanics yet. They still already had mechanics like, let's see, not Onyxia, Molten Core didn't really have one. The third raid ever released was Blackwing Lair, and I think the very first boss you have there is the one where you have to take control of the boss in phase 1 and then use that guy to destroy all the eggs, because if you don't destroy the eggs before phase 2, then everyone just dies, and when you destroy the eggs and killed all the ads, then you can actually fight the boss by breaking the mind control and whatever. Like, that's the third raid ever released. First boss. Okay, we're here. Now I go back out. Not to mention, same raid, final boss. Literally, well, first of all, I remember you needed the Onyxia Scare Cloak to not just fucking die to the breath attack, because if you don't have that, it just fucking one-shots you. And then the boss, Nefarian, has these class calls, where every so often he calls out a class, like warriors or druids or whatever, and then just fucking breaks their game mechanic, and they just have to deal with it. I don't remember all of them, and the funny thing is, this is a vanilla boss. When Wrath of the Lich King added Death Knight, they went back and added a Death Knight call to an outdated boss fight. Just cause, well, there is a new class, we should add that to the fight. Hunters get their weapons broken. Warriors are forced into Berserker stance, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I know that rogues are put into front of the boss. Like, the boss calls out rogues, stop hiding in the shadows, and it just puts them in front of the boss. And the warrior immediately have to turn the boss, otherwise it might do a breath attack and all the rogues just die. It's just things like that, it's funny. What else? I don't remember. I haven't raided back then. I haven't played back then. I think I started on the official servers in Burning Crusade. But I know the fights, because, you know. Even things like the fucking Anchorage 40, Twin Emperors. You needed a warlock to tank one of them. I'm not gonna go into the specifics, cause fuck it. Can I fucking go outside? What the fuck is going on? DK call, I think it's something about like get over here. You know? But I don't remember the specifics. I removed the thing it did the last time I say Nef, leave for any amount of time. DK, I'm pretty sure DK just death gripped everyone to the boss or something like that. There is no pillar here now. Okay. Raven, do you know where a pillar is? Are they doing a pillar? What are they doing? They're not doing a pillar, they... Yes, right. Well, the necklace one is not there right now, so I guess I'm just gonna jump around. Up!
This one's an adult.
There it is. Revisit your predicate tags. Is there any way to make this weapon less shit? Fuck this. Because I can attack for like 3 seconds and I have to wait 10 seconds to recharge. What the fuck? Right. Now I fell down and I can't join the fight. I'm gonna put it here because the little robots can still attack. What's going on? Why do I look old? What's going on now? Am I doing it? Did I do it?
Bravo! That was terrible. We are not at home to stage fright. Let's do it again and sustain the note this time.
What happened? An ally, I don't know where it came from, but sure. Am I doing this right? I can't stop asking that question, because the moment you stop asking questions is when games become shit. And I don't want games to be shit. I don't know what's going on. What am I doing here?
How much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera.
Yaki, I don't fucking get it.
Asked
Fuck
for the life
this.
form to be sedated.
Are my animations broken? What's going on here? It never looked like this. Come on, Raven. Don't tell me it always looked like this. This is what it should look like. I guess I was just stuck in parry mode. Like I wasn't flipping or anything, I was just gliding in the air. Should we just go open some relics? This is shit. Oh, there's another one here. Let's try this one. Ampelisk! Come here. I need the help. Wait, they're doing some quest over there. What's my guy doing? Well, I know none of the ones I have are watered because I don't buy. So all of them are safe to open that I have. I also did check the wiki, but mostly for just the items. Did I do it? It doesn't tell me anything. Something's happening because this fucking force field and my Warframe is powering it up. But it just falls apart and nothing happens. What are these tags that I keep getting? I don't fucking get it, fuck it. The main problem is like they clearly have an objective, but the game is just too lazy to actually give me an objective. Like objectives aren't just for missions, you can give objectives for like world quests or whatever this is. But the game doesn't tell you, it's like, oh, it's an obelisk. If I didn't know I have to be outside the Warframe to inactivate it, I wouldn't even be able to start it. You figure that out, you start it, and then nothing happens. So what the fuck?
She wipes the sleep from her eyes. She
Let's
won.
just go open some relics. This is actually a good Warframe for that. Omnia. What's a conjunction survival? Oh, 103, 105? I probably cannot do that. Yeah, I wouldn't survive there, would I? 103, 105, that's probably beyond my pay grade. Let's see. I want to open Mezzo. I guess we're doing extermination. But, I mean, it doesn't matter what I pick here. I just want to open some random stuff. What's the story? Weekly big free shit? Or daily mini quest? Well, which one is it?
Eliminate all corpus threats. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You're near a fissure. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemies are dropping reactants. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Oh, that's... alright.
Your relic is opened.
Transference still holding.
Yeah, but what level are these sorties? Like a minimum, obviously. A lovely marker.
And now, betrayers, for something completely different.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Shade Prime, Paris Prime. This one is worth more. This is only 25. Getting some extra void over here. Spirit over 3 missions, 6. Well, 60 is still. I'm like level 30. Around that range. I don't think I can do those. I mean, we can try, but I don't think it's gonna work out. I need to think. How do I do this? Mobile defense. I don't even have access to these ones. Mobile defense, 50-60. Augmented enemy shield, suggested damage. Magnetic. Compromised network has been found at a remote facility held by the Jackal. Isn't that the worst, boss? Data masses have been deployed to MLTL. Locate them and upload their contents to the terminals on site. Enemies here have been outfitted with fortified shields. Well, feel free to invite me. I'm gonna just bring Necros so I can do something useful. Isn't Jackal the one that you can't damage through normal means? That you have to use the fucking
Operator,
injector or something?
Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Yeah, I don't like that boss, because it's mostly just... It takes half a second to damage it down to where it just becomes immune, and then it spins around for like 5 minutes, and then you can press a button to deal damage to it. Rinse and repeat. Anyone wants to come? If you want to come to the mobile defense story, 22 hours, I'm gonna need a name. I can't give you a min, we're live. Well, while you guys log in, I'm gonna do another relic. I need the stuff I can sell. Right. Later on, I do want to ask what games you guys would like to see. I have a few that I can play, but I never know what to choose, so I just kept playing this until I'm comfortable with something else.
All corpus threads. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Why do I keep getting Harold Chess's blueprint for these missions? I have like 5 of them at this point.
Enough reactant to open your relic.
A great sound effect. Whatever it was.
And now, betrayers, for something completely different.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
How do I get up there? That's where I have to go. There's no way to go up there. Another Harold Chess's blueprint. I mean, I might as well just stand here now because timer fucking forever. You need to like jump, you need to be crouched. Okay. 5:45. Yeah, I have a little list of stuff I already have, and Grundle is not on it, so I assume this vaulted. It's probably worth more than the other one. I also got some neurosensors that I need that for something else later. All right.
Well, bad news, foodies. The corpus are scrapping plans to bioengineer food from hazardous waste. Diners reported everything tasted like
I think I invited you guys.
Back to the lab, you crazy kids.
I don't know how to invite, I just spam and eventually it sends it. I don't have anything. Did I send the invite, Baba? I did. Send it here. Ah. Okay. Now I can put it on public. So there's a fourth person who wants to join, they can join. And sorry. Mobile defense. We go doing it.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
I'm just Necros. Would have been what? The speed up probably would have, but oh well.
This is a mobile defense mission.
We have a Zaku
You must
Prime
deliver
over here.
payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Okay, ready to blast these machines.
Just want to point out, Lotus is still missing in my story, so
Keep moving. None of the
she's not
scanners
supposed to be
detected
talking to me here. I don't know why I'm the one rushing forward. I'm gonna die.
you. Location reached. Drop me in and defend.
They're
our
not that
position.
tanky. I guess damage was never my issue.
There's a heavy unit approaching. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Yeah, no, they are tanky. They are very fucking tanky. They're so tanky, I can't fucking hit them. There's a few more. That's my contribution.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
What does Trinity do anyway?
Terminal spotted.
I guess tell me afterwards. Get a science star. Eddic frame.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Another science star. Yeah, I'm not dealing any damage.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
There's some flyers over there. Some Zappos Elite Ranger over there. I guess they have big shields because, well, the salty pits say that they would have. Is this just mythic dungeons? Is this just fucking mythic dungeons? It's like the normal one, but with a twist. Enemy skill explode dealing thunder damage shortly after that.
Area completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
I don't know what that did.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna block off this area.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. robotic signature detected. Lock and load. The odds were against us, Tenno. But we
Okay,
did
we're
it.
done.
Mission
Leave.
complete.
Where the fuck do you...
Another job well
Alright, I mean that wasn't that bad, but I'm suspecting that I didn't exactly do much. I did get this combustion beam for the primary. Like, okay. It's funny because I didn't even bring distractions, I just wasn't able to resurrect that many enemies. Okay, are we doing the second one? Rescue? Question. Does Trinity also heal my summons? Because if Trinity does, then Trinity might appreciate me changing a little bit here.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Yeah. A little bit of intensify to make my summons a little stronger. Because if they're getting healed constantly, then duration is not that important. And I can just keep an army alive so they distract the enemies. That's about my contribution. Rescue. I hate rescue because the final area, you just have to hope that you open the right doors, otherwise you just fail. Nothing but Eximus, that means that I can also raise nothing but Eximus. So I scale with that difficulty. But it's up to you to kill them, because I sure as hell won't. Alright.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. They'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
What are Riven Slivers for again? I have a bunch of them, but I don't think I use them for anything.
Got robots inbound. hostage is almost out of time. Hurry. The bypass is done. Go.
Right. Yeah.
We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
I'm opening this anyway, I don't care.
Prisoner located.
There we go.
Need to get them back to
It
command.
was a team effort.
Find your way to the exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
Transference still home.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, I'm doing no damage to these guys.
I'm down.
Put them in at Iron Wake. Well, I'll see how many I have here. Maybe I should do that.
Mission complete. The captive has been liberated. You will be rewarded for this.
I have 31 right now. Right
Operator,
now?
messages have arrived in your inbox.
What if it's weapons and a great strike down, it's starting to give me a provided share and monitor spy. I was a great special time as it goes beyond what I could have dreamed. This current can't have a consideration of display by up shows the prison on the edge. It's on what used to come, the loaders. Okay, never mind, we'll see that later.
In an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most lethal security.
I'm gonna die
policy,
here, by the way,
the
just be ready
Jackal,
for that.
Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
I love when she says that, and meanwhile it's just blaring
A Parazon.
guns
As
everywhere.
lethal to technology as it is to flesh. Disrupting the Jackal's auto repair may require it. Remember, the Jackal's auto repair precepts could make this a battle of attrition you will lose. Watch for an opening, and remember your Parazon. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'm gonna let someone start it since I'm not gonna be the one fighting it anyway. Oh, that's about as much fighting as this boss allows.
Still mobile despite the damage, but if it comes down hard, it could give you an opening. Loosen grip wall. Stay ahead of it. Tenno, use your Parazon.
Okay.
Watch your angles, Tenno. You're running out of cover.
my turn now.
Overdrive presets. Watch for increased attack speed.
You're barely making sense.
What was that in response to? Yay, thanks. This is about all I can do because I got completely locked off by this wall here. Okay, that was the fight.
You have sent a clear message to the Corpus today.
And the blunderbuss.
Your war profiteering will not go unpunished.
Starting to notice every time I get knocked down, my desecrate turns off.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is that intended? Really? Oh, fuck you. I just got locked in here. Now I have to do this shitty game. Yeah, I'm not even early.
Track it down. Assassination contract.
6,000 kuva. A bunch of polymer, but 6,000 kuva. That seems like it's the only reward, really. I mean, it's cool. How much do I have? Octavia needs like 2,000 of that. I have 16.2 thousand right now. That's a good number. Yeah, I'm gonna leave now just so I can check some things. There is no reason to repeat the sort, is there? It just says it's done. It says 0. So yeah, there's no reason. As for this message, Broken War Salty Skin, Akuro Salty Skin, Boltor Salty Skin, Rocket Ship Lua Toy, Harris Salty Skin, Bomb Cozy Stalker Glyph, Antar Salty Skin. There's just a bunch of skins and toys and stuff. Alright. I guess we're opening some more relics, really. Much as I can do here. I do want to open the Mezzo ones. It's defense. So before I start that, I'm actually gonna be right back.
Orders reminds the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
Alright, I'm back. So I'm just gonna do this defense. Yeah, I'm public. If anyone wants to join, feel free to join. It's this one, Meso. The only Meso available. Me right now, I don't know otherwise. Let's start with... stuff. And in the meantime, IRS Raven this before. Bubba, is there any potential game beyond Warframe that you would like to see me stream? There are a few that I already have, and I'm probably gonna mention them later on. But if there is anything that is, yes, this game, insert game here, then I'm listening.
Our position has been compromised.
Just put this up.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
We will put an end to this corpus greed.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Right. Enter the dungeon. How much is that right now?
You found
On
a
Steam,
fisher.
I assume.
Look out for reactant. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
15, that's outside my budget. I say right now I don't have much of a budget. If it's free I can play it. If it costs something, then if it's like $5 or under, I can consider it. Like the other day I bought one of the fourth Hitman game because it was like $1 and I can afford that, but I don't have much money to like spend on games otherwise. I have heard about Enter the Gungeon, but every time I hear about that game, for some reason, I think it's like Nuclear Throne. And I know that's not the same game. Maybe it doesn't... But as a result, I don't actually know what Enter the Gungeon plays like. Like, what kind of game is it? Beyond roguelike. I think that's a roguelike. Yeah, but is it like first person, third person, bird's eye view, or what? Bird's eye? I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. It's just so similar, maybe, that I don't remember it. There we go.
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic.
But no, I don't have that game, sadly. When they go on discount, I can sometimes buy them, but even then, a lot of games, like I would love to play Shadow of the Earth 3, but $40, and it didn't even go on discount for Christmas, so I had no chance to ever buy it. Same for all the other Souls like that I would want to try, Dark Souls 2, 3, Sekiro, the cheapest one among them. I'm pretty sure was Sekiro, and even that was like $30 discounted. Like I can't afford that. Put some sentries over here. Relocate here. That sound effect. Okay, first rake. Let's see. That's a Breton. That's the best one here. Not the best, but Breton can be sold. So it's just free platinum for me. Games that I considered playing on stream that I actually have, so I don't have to like buy it. Baba, if any of them sound good, feel free to say and I will consider streaming them. Obviously, I already mentioned WoW. I don't know what I would actually stream about that. Probably just classic, maybe. Because I don't know what I would stream in retail. EVP, I'm not that good anymore. Like streaming raids isn't that interesting unless it's like mythic or heroic or something. I would guarantee, like, I don't have I'm pretty sure I don't have a guild anymore, so I would have to just play with randoms, and that's not really the same thing. And I can't really coordinate a raid with like viewers for one, because I don't have enough viewers, and for two, because I don't know any of these new raids, so I would just know just as much as anyone else. Or less. Another game... well, as I mentioned, I bought the Hitman 4. Absolution, maybe? Yeah, Mythic, but Mythic, I don't know if... like, if you don't mind me being silent and just focusing on the Mythic dungeon, then sure, I can, but I can't really talk and focus on that at the same time. As you can notice on this stream a lot, I have a hard time talking and focusing at the same time. I only have one brain. Now, as I said, I bought Hitman 4. The reason I bought Hitman 4 is because I already had the other ones, and for some reason, I didn't have that one. So now that I bought it, I have the entirety of the original 4 games. Codename 47, Blood Money, Contracts, that's the third one, and Absolution. So I could play through the entire thing, and it would be mostly blind, because I played the first one. I know the first one inside and out. I don't know anything about the other 3. So that's an option. I have some other games that I bought a while back because I heard that they're good, like Wargroove. I have Into the Breach. That's a thing I can do. I've been meaning to return to Terraria, Calamity, Infernum, or the Worthy Master mode, because the last time I played it, I rage quit at Moonlord because I just couldn't beat it after like 3 straight streams of just that. But that's something I can return to now that I reset with that game. Another thing is... what was it? That was something else. Into the Beach. I've been meaning to stream Beyond Good and Evil, the first one, as preparation of the sequel, whenever that comes out eventually. I have no idea. And if I played that, I would aim for collecting all pearls, like doing a 100% run. Could be interesting. And Beyond Good Evil is one of my favorite games of all time, so that's that. That's just a treat for me. What else? I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, surely there's anything else, but I would have to check my collection to actually know. Any of those sound like anything interesting? Or nah, let's keep looking. We're almost done with the second relic. I'm just gonna stay on this while everyone else stays. Auto signal, double jump strength by 50. Arrow periphery. Well, for once, mine is the best, so I get all the void... the blobs. It's also Velox, which I can't sell, it's not vaulted. Ever good in WoW, but the only thing I get from it is people to craft shit for me. Well, now that they introduced that fucking crafting station or whatever the hell it's called, you do need a guild that lets you craft for each other, because otherwise you're never gonna craft anything. At least that was my impression in Dragonflight, because I just couldn't use it. There was nobody there. Nobody was using it.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I used to have a raiding guild in Wrath of the Lich King. And I used to have a guild in Shadowlands and BFA and Dragonflight that wasn't really doing anything. But it was there. Well, it doesn't just save me gold, because if there is nobody crafting in the crafting place, then you know I can't get anything. I've been asking in trade, but there are some items that you can only get from the station. And there are some items that are very specific, and the entire reason is like asking defeats the purpose of crafting it for money making. Did any of the other... Oh, that one's mine. Okay. Any of the other games sounded good? Did you hear them? I was kind of rumbling through them. I don't even know if I would remember them myself. Raven is AFK and I'm a little busy. We'll clear the bot in a second, don't worry. open.
Open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I think after these waves, I'm gonna quit this one. Because there's only 2 of us now. That's fewer relics to open, fewer chances to get good stuff. I guess another game that I could stream is Hypixel Skyblock. I've been waiting on it because I don't really want to get addicted again. But it's sort of just another MMO to play. I used to stream it a while ago. We caught my insanity in 4K. Well, not 4K, like 720p. But it was still interesting. Well, you're free to ask if you want to know anything. I wouldn't want to stream something that people don't enjoy, because then I could just play it on my own time. If I don't know anything about the game, I'm just gonna say that. It's completely blind on my part. Terraria, well, Calamity and Infernum are not that boring. They're pretty interesting. It's just all the wordy master mode gets a bit insane. I already beat Calamity master mode. Sure, or actually, which one did I beat? Well, I beat all of them at least once in master mode, but I played them in harder modes as well, and I'm pretty sure I beat Calamity in the harder mode as well. Infernum was the one I rage quit a while back, but that was like for the wordy master mode, so it's just legendary difficulty, and obviously. I was playing on... Well, I think I beat it on master mode Death. Death is the hardest, isn't it? But I couldn't beat it on master mode Death or the worthy. I don't remember exactly. It's all blurring together. I have like hundreds of hours of stream time in Terraria. I'm pretty sure it's if you're on my stream page, if you scroll down a little bit, there is a list of conquests. It should be in there, which one I beat. I keep a list specifically for these cases, because sometimes it's not obvious. Well, I wouldn't say that. The reason I play the harder difficulties in Terraria is because the lower difficulties are just too easy for me. And I'm not saying that to brag or anything. It's literally just, if I play it on anything less than master mode, it just becomes so easy that it's not interesting anymore. I have to play on at least master mode to have any kind of challenge. And then of course Calamity and Infernum adds bonus challenges on top of that, and that can be a bit difficult. But even those, I wouldn't play anything less than master mode. Well, again, I've been fighting Moonlord for 12 hours only because it's Calamity, Infernum, Death, Master for the worthy. For the worthy adds an extra level of challenge to it. Like instead of master mode, it's like one level above that. So obviously, I got stuck on that. Infernum also changes how the boss works, and I don't necessarily agree with the designs on that, but that's besides the point. If you want an opinion on fighting a Terraria boss for hours and hours and hours and for streams after streams, ask Raven. He's the pro at that. He's the experienced one in that. Calamitas, you know what the funny thing is? I'm pretty sure the first time I played Calamity, the hardest boss that I had a lot of trouble with was Devourer of Gods. It took me like 3 streams to beat it. And then I got to Calamitas and I beat it in 3 tries. Obviously, I'm pretty sure I got lucky at that point. That's part of why I managed to beat it in 3 tries. But also because endgame Summoner is just broken as fuck. Well, obviously, I have problems with the Calamitas boss fight in either version of the game. But at least we can agree on saying that it's more interesting than something like base game Moonlord as a final boss. I never really liked the Moonlord. It's kind of a lazy final boss, I think. Sadly, the biggest failing of Calamity and Infernum, in my opinion, is that they didn't make the Moonlord any better. Infernum changed it. I wouldn't say for the better, but they did change it. Calamity didn't even really bother to change it. They just took the Moonlord and gave him some dots, and that's it. But yeah, that's something to consider. Did you catch the other game suggestions? Yeah, I don't know, let's just give the guy the +5. And then after that, I'm just gonna leave.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Got some nice... got replacement relics, I guess. Bunch of Oxium that's useful, Endo. Gonna check the rest once we load. Well, any of them sound interesting by just title or something. Or should I go over them and explain in brief what kind of games they are, because it's like 5 words or less. Increase double jump strength and becoming knockdown effects while airborne. 7 neurosensors, that's a lot. Okay, let me just look at my Steam real quick. Open. Need a summary. Okay, what were the games? I don't remember anymore. WoW, well, World of Warcraft I don't need to sum up. I'm assuming you know what that is. After that, Terraria, you know what that is. I have a bunch of VODs, by the way, about Terraria if you want to check them out. Wargroove.
Ordis has been interfacing with the
Do you
Foundry's
know...
AI precepts. You could say we forged a new connection.
Do you know Fire Emblem? No. Do you know Advance Wars? Or Advance War, or whatever it's called. Wargroove is basically like that, but on PC. As you know, Advance War is done on PC. It's basically, it's like Fire Emblem, but instead of named characters, you make like tanks and then move around the board and kill stuff in a turn-based combat kind of deal. Well, I played Fire Emblem, so that's what I can compare it to. But yeah, Wargroove is basically like that as far as I know. After that, Into the Breach is one I don't know much about, but it's sort of like a turn-based strategy puzzle game, I think? Everyone says something else when I ask, but something like that. You have like units, and you have to move them in a way that you finish off the enemies.
She wipes the sleep from her eyes. She wonders.
Something like that.
Does the Unum ever leave that?
After that, Hitman. I don't need to sum up Hitman. You probably know what that is. It's the assassin simulator. You play as the Hitman and you assassinate people. In all 4 games, let's be honest.
Give it up.
Beyond Good and Evil, that might need an explanation. It's like the combat itself actually plays very similar to Warframe. It's like a third-person action game, but it has a lot of downtime because it also has very elaborate stealth segments. It has a mechanic where you have like a camera that you take pictures with of like animals or evidence for a mission or stuff like that. It's otherwise very story-based. So that's fun. And I don't know if I said anything else beyond that. Yeah, well, it's not quite the same. No More Heroes is a lot more combat-oriented. Beyond Good and Evil is a lot more balanced in what it does. It's a very chill game. And I love it. I haven't played it in a while. I have 100%ed it before, but not on stream. Beyond that, let me look at my Steam library. There is the option, I mean, Raven will nope the fuck out of this option, but there is the option of replaying Amnesia, The Dark Descent, because I haven't played a horror game in a while, and I do like that. It's pretty old at this point. What else? Beyond Good and Evil. Oh yeah, I said Hypixel Skyblock. That's basically a Minecraft MMO. You go around, you have skills, you level up skills. It's the most grindy game you'll ever see. Because everything takes like 2 or 3 months to grind out. What else? Oh... There is the option of doing a Dark Souls revisit, but it would be the same as the first time I streamed it, so it's not much to do there. Distance, no. If I could buy the Elden Ring DLC, I would be open to a full replay of that, but again, I can't, so I don't. Frozen FT. I don't think it's boring. I think it's fine. There are some design decisions, especially in Elden Ring, that I very much don't agree with. Like, I would have to replay the game to make a final decision because it's been a very long time since I played it, and obviously when I first played it, my decision on how good it was well, I just played it, so I was a bit pissed off at it, especially after that fucking final boss. But I was one of the few people that I know of who said Elden Ring is actually a bad game. I don't advertise that opinion very much, but I thought it was a game with promise, a game with potential that they didn't exploit. It had so many bad decisions for the design that I just couldn't say it was good. But maybe the DLC fixed that, I have no idea. I'm intentionally avoiding spoilers for it as much as I can, like, it's pretty difficult. What else? King's Bounty 2 is a game I bought a while back because the original King's Bounty, not the one that this is a sequel to, but the very original, I actually played as a kid and I really liked it. Now King's Bounty 2 actually kind of has a mixed opinion, so it's probably not the best game, but I would still be interested in playing it just to compare it to nostalgia. Moving on from that. Well, even if you don't play, maybe it's interesting to watch it, because then you don't have to worry about the controls, and it's even if it's a slow game, at least there is a streamer to talk bullshit or just sit silently and play. I don't know. I wanted to play Path of Exile 2, but apparently the beta is paid, so I can't play it. Just as a note. What else? I have puzzle quests? Since when? I mean, Terraria, Calamity Inferno, Master FTW was not the only game I rage quit. There is one other. That was XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen. I just could not stand that game. But it's something to potentially revisit, maybe on a lower difficulty. Maybe on the easiest difficulty, just to see what it even does. I don't know. What it even does, as in what kind of other changes they did to the gameplay. Because I didn't get far enough to actually check. Okay, what else do we have? No. I would love to stream Brutal Legend, but the problem is that copyright would rip that apart. I really hope, as far as I know, they do want to make a Brutal Legend 2, and if they ever do, I really hope they make like a streamer-friendly mode where you can turn it off and it turns off all the copyrighted music and stuff. Maybe replaces it with their own stuff or just copyright-free music. That would be cool, otherwise I can't stream it. Who's talking? Mark of the Ninja is a game I probably won't stream because I already played the hell out of that. But I very much recommended it to Raven because he doesn't know what it's about and it would be interesting. If I could make Rayman 2 and 3 work in like a window, because those are very old games and they don't really have windowed mode, then I could play those. Red Faction is something nostalgic to me that I could play.
Still no progress locating Corpus Grain shipment. Unable to confirm sightings of a Loki Warframe. Outline colony MX-19 reports food shortage results.
It's not really something to finish, but Sir, You Are Being Hunted is probably one of the best horror games I played before. I never beat it. It's really unrelenting. Something to try on stream, maybe. I found out the other day that I have the Elder Scrolls Arena, Daggerfall, and Morrowind on GOG.com. Somehow. I have no idea where they came from, but that's basically all the original ones. I never played any of those. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, hours and hours of boss battles. It was brought up that I spent like 3 streams on the Moonlord and then I rage quit, but I know you had worse. And we were just talking about what I could play afterwards next time. I have 18. Anyway, yeah, we were just talking about what to stream next time. I don't know how much of it you heard, but feel free to make suggestions, either relating to the list we just completed, or just otherwise, in the Discord, because it's a little early right now. I had 15 more minutes, but there is really not much else I can do. Maybe I can do 1 or 2 more relics and end the stream there. Also, when I said that I played mainly PvP in retail WoW, that's not entirely true. Actually, what I did in retail WoW is a gold farm. And by that I mean gather ores and herbs and sell them on the auction house. And that's how I have like 250 Blizzard credits. That's the only reason I say I'm going back. I could go back to WoW to play it a bit on stream or otherwise. Because I have enough reserves that I could play it for years without paying a single cent. But if I did go back to WoW, I could play retail, but honestly, I would rather play classic and keep retail for gold farming. Even I could play hardcore. I mean, we love hardcore. Don't you want to see me die and restart the whole thing? Test my knowledge of vanilla, since I said that vanilla is the primary thing that I know. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be interesting? I actually streamed hardcore WoW way back when, but we did that as a duo with Raven. We didn't get too far. Not because we died, but just in general. You're against it? It's my favorite type. It's my favorite. Let's do a new. Hardcore is my favorite because classic WoW is my favorite and hardcore makes it difficult as if you were dumb like old times. Can you explain it? Why exactly are you against hardcore? And is it being against hardcore as in you'll never play it? Or is it against hardcore as you wouldn't even watch it? I will say, if I ever played hardcore, I would play extremely safely. I don't know if that's very interesting to watch, but I do want to play that. Good man, more boring watching the first time. It was the most boring WoW has ever been. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you right now, I will not die before level 20. That's just not gonna happen. I'm a little better at the game than that. This, oh.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Target found. Destroy it.
Getting kind of hungry.
That's it. Now get out of here.
Arrow Prime. I guess I'll take that. Yeah, we must on my. I can't remember how much occurred the last time I tried. It's so amazing, wasted of its time. Well, not really. In retail, if you wanted to play hardcore in retail, yes, you just wasted your time because the point of retail is to get to endgame and then play raids and mythic and whatever. But in classic, endgame isn't the point. It's just as important getting there. So if you died while getting there, you still played the game. You didn't lose anything. As much as you were wasting your time playing the game in the first place. Yeah. That's my mindset anyway. Like, I don't think it's a waste of time if you die in hardcore classic, because the entire point is that you're playing and leveling up. So the entire part that you did doing that was still good. And also, once your character dies, you can just transfer it to a normal server and keep playing it. So you're really not losing anything. It's not the point because, okay, I love leveling, okay? Retail does not have leveling. You can get to max level in like a day. I don't like that. I like leveling. There is no modern MMO that has any kind of meaningful leveling that, yeah. But classic, half the entire game is leveling. And then after that you can start gearing up through the raids, which I will give that they're simple raids, but I don't mind that. I don't need like, you work, like I work 4 hours a day, up to 4 hours a day, and then I come home, say it rained, come home or drenched, I just want to play something, and I come home and go into a raid and I have to think about it. I might not want to do that. Besides, I played classic. People still die there in the raid, not even hardcore, just normal classic raids. They keep dying because they don't understand the mechanics of the one mechanic of the boss, and they still don't understand it. I wouldn't say that. Anyway, whatever. Do you think I should play WoW on stream? Let's say retail. I would still have to do the whole War Within leveling and stuff, because the last time I played was in Dragonflight. Would that be interesting? And then if it doesn't work, I can still do something else. Classic. Or hardcore. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. The only problem I have with WoW is that once I start playing, I'm inclined to do gold farming. Because I don't want to run out of gold, because that's my primary way of playing it. If I don't have gold to buy WoW tokens with to keep playing, then I'm just not gonna play. Because I don't have $15 a month to spend on a subscription. I'm just not doing that. But obviously I can do that off stream. Stream would just be me trying to progress, or just joining some pugs, or doing Mythic Plus or whatever. You can watch me fail, because I can guarantee if I go into Mythic Plus, the first couple of hours or streams will be just me failing, because I am very bad at any mode that requires me to rush. And Mythic Plus requires you to rush. The same reason I didn't like dungeons in Skyblock, because they need you to rush. Well, if you want to talk about this, suggest a game or a way to play a game or whatever, we can continue talking on the Discord, but I think I'm just gonna end the stream right now. We have a weekend to figure out what I should play on Monday. The next stream is on Monday. But yeah, see you on the Discord, and until then... Oh yeah, I should probably say my opinions on Warframe before I say goodbye. Because this might be the last time I play it. It's... How do I say this? It's good gameplay, buried under a mountain of having to understand how to even play the game. Because I started the game, I went around as the gameplay where you jump around and shoot and have the sword and whatever, that's fun. And then I got thrown into the menu and I was completely lost. Because the game doesn't tell you what you're supposed to be doing. It doesn't tell you what gives what how to do stuff, nothing. The only reason I was even able to stream it in the first place is because Raven told me how to play. And yes, as I said before, but I guess it bears repeating, the primary problem with this game is that they just don't go back to do spring cleaning on stuff that was released years ago. They just released the new stuff, and I'm sure the new stuff is great. I can't play it because it costs money, I'm pretty sure. The old stuff is just rotting away and they're not taking care of it, so it's just kind of bad. And the problem is the new players will play the old stuff before they can decide to even play the new stuff. So it's just gonna lose a bunch of players before they even get to the good stuff. Yeah, it locked behind New War, and New War is locked behind the Necro thing, and the Necro locked behind fucking fishing and mining and whatever. I don't know if I have the patience for that. But anyway, that's generally, I rate it 5 living, breathing, angry Warframes out of 7.4. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching. We're still talking to you all. Until next time, which should be something else. See y'all.